A Democrat judge has ordered Texas officials to review documents related to a proposed Islamic community. This is Friday, May 1st, 2026.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Well, happy Friday to you and yours. Thanks for starting the end of the week with the Texas Minute. Attorney General Ken Paxton announced yesterday that he's expanding an investigation into H-1B visa fraud. More on that coming up. A Democrat judge in Travis County ruled this week in favor of the developers of a planned Islamic community in North Texas who have been blocked so far by the Texas Workforce Commission. Known interchangeably as Epic City or The Meadow, the planned community straddling Collin and Hunt counties would include a residential area with a mosque, school, and other amenities catering to Muslim families. The project has been blocked by a variety of concerns and legal investigations. The developers were blocked most recently by the Texas Workforce Commission over allegations that the project violated the Texas Fair Housing Act. Now, the developers claim in court filings that agency officials are illegally refusing to review the new plans they submitted to comply with a settlement agreement. The Travis County judge denied the Workforce Commission's motion to dismiss the case and instead ordered the agency to review the developer's documents within the next 2 weeks. The agency has already appealed the judge's order. A public radio station's festival, previously scheduled for this weekend on UT Austin's campus, will be moving off campus following disputes over safety and security standards. At issue is the KUT Festival, an event designed to highlight Austin's cultural and political scene. Earlier this week, radio station officials said they were, quote, confused by what they described as last-minute concerns. But documents reviewed by Texas Scorecard show a different story. According to a letter from UT Austin's general counsel to the station's general manager, university officials had communicated, quote, areas of concern with the radio station over the past several months. Those range from KUT not making an appropriate provision for police presence to an inadequate emergency medical response plan. According to a UT Austin source, the university applied the same security standards to the KUT events that had been applied to a recent visit by Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas. KUT simply refused to comply. Just 3 months after announcing a 2-campus pilot, Houston ISD's state-appointed superintendent has expanded his AI-focused school program for the upcoming school year. The district has said that AI will not be replacing teachers, but rather use technology to supplement classroom instruction. The expansion to 9 campuses is the latest development in a rollout that has moved quickly since Superintendent Mike Miles publicly introduced the concept back in January. Campuses will operate from 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., with the formal school day ending at 4. After hours, students can participate in what the district calls action labs, which includes athletics, music, and other activities. Meals will be provided at no cost to the students, which means, of course, that the taxpayers will be paying for them. The Texas Minute will be right back.
News and analysis on what's happening in Texas. End your day with daily headlines from Texas Scorecard. Every day at 5 p.m., join me, Brandon Waltons, as we recap the biggest stories of the day and talk about why they matter to you. From the state capitol to town hall, there's no shortage of events happening. Keep up with it all. Watch and subscribe to Daily Headlines from Texas Scorecard.
Attorney General Ken Paxton's probe into alleged abuse of the H-1B visa program is rapidly expanding, with nearly 30 North Texas businesses now under scrutiny for suspected fraud tied to so-called ghost office schemes. Reports cited by the Attorney General indicate some of the businesses may be operating out of non-existent or inactive locations, even while sponsoring H-1B visa holders. Paxton credited Blaze TV and Texas Scorecard personality Sarah Gonzalez for exposing H-1B fraud across the state. Back in January, Paxton revealed his office had begun investigating a handful of North Texas companies suspected of operating sham enterprises. At the time, his office pointed to evidence that some of these firms maintained polished websites advertising services that didn't appear to exist, while listing vacant homes or unfinished buildings as their business addresses. You can find details on all the stories mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Aaron Anderson, Adam Kahn, Michael Wilson, and Brandon Waltons. The show is produced and delivered to you each weekday morning by Nick Shepard. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Now, go have a great weekend.